Esosa and Onome were neighbors, both starting to raise pigs around the same time. Esosa poured her heart into hers. Every day, she fed them with the best of her farm produce and even used her savings to make sure they were healthy. Onome, on the other hand, barely cared. Her pigs were often left hungry, and she acted like it didn't matter. As the months passed, Esosa's pigs grew plump, shiny, and strong. One female pig in particular stood out. She was massive, pregnant, and grew faster than anyone could believe. Esosa and her husband watched her with amazement, imagining the many piglets she would soon have. Meanwhile, Onome's pigs remained small, dark, and weak, barely filling their pens. One afternoon, something happened. Esosa's largest pig had wandered away from her house and into Onome's. After searching some neighbors' houses, Esosa ran over to Onome's yard where she saw her pig sleeping. "Hi, my silly pig is sleeping in your pen. Please chase her out. I've been looking for it all day." Esosa called, worried but relieved that she had found her pig. Onome's face twisted into a smile. "I don't know what you're talking about," she said, looking straight into Esosa's eyes. Then, as if it were a game, Onome began to wail loudly, claiming the pig was hers. The commotion drew the whole village. Voices rose. The king himself was called to decide. Even he didn't know what to do at first. "I will give you some baby pigs," the king finally said. "Since the adult pig was found in her pen, let her keep it. Esosa, the piglets will grow soon." Esosa's heart sank. She had dreamed of the 10, maybe 12 piglets her pig would have had, enough to start her own farm, enough to change her life. Tears streamed down her face as she looked at Onome. "By the gods, Onome, I curse you," Esosa said, before retreating to her house, heartbroken, raising only the few piglets she had been given by the king. Time passed, and Onome forgot the incident, or so she thought. One night, she awoke to a soft cry at her door. She stepped outside but saw nothing unusual, only darkness. She dismissed it, thinking it must have been her imagination. The next night, the cries returned. And then, the following night, the pig appeared, standing right in front of her door. Its eyes seemed to hold more than animal instinct. Terrified, Onome started to run to the king's palace for help, but the pig blocked her way in the forest, and this time, it spoke in a human voice, "Take me back to my owner." Onome screamed and pleaded, but no one came. She ran from hut to hut, from village to village, but wherever she went, she could not escape. Every night, the pig's voice followed her, "Take me back to my owner." From that day forward, Onome could never sleep in peace. She could never stay in her house again. The weight of her mistake, and the relentless reminder of Esosa's justice, haunted her for the rest of her life. And Esosa? She watched her pigs grow and thrive, her hard work rewarded. But the story of the pig, they would not forget, the pig that taught a lesson no human could ignore, became a legend in the village, a story of care, of greed, and of justice that could not be hidden.